So for the past few months, I've made it my mission to create a Samurai Jack inspired rug. During this process, I've made several mistakes that made this project an even harder challenge to complete.
Oh, f me, dude.
To get this dream project finished, there were 4 steps I had to follow to make this rug possible. Starting with step 1, I needed to design the rug. I wanted a kick-ass design I was happy with, and to do that, I needed to indulge myself into the world of Samurai Jack. If you don't know about the show, to bring you up to speed, we got Samurai Jack, the hero, and Aku, the villain.
The shape-shifting master of darkness.
Who really screws over this fine gentleman by destroying his whole village, kidnapping his dad, and sending Jack into the future after he failed to strike down Aku with his magical samurai sword. In the future, Aku is basically a mob boss that rules over everything, and the only person who can defeat him is Samurai Jack.
"50 years have passed, but I do not age."
Jesus.
Eventually, after 50 plus years, he finally defeats Aku and returns back to the past to undo what Aku did to him and the evil he brought upon the entire world. Yeah! So, back to the design, I wanted a moment, maybe even the moment, when Aku, the villain of the show, gets f***ing stabbed into the ground as a rug. So after doing a bit of skimming through 62 episodes of content, I found 3 moments from 3 separate episodes that I wanted to pull reference from. The first one is from episode 1, where we see a giant painting where Samurai Jack's dad is impaling Aku into the ground and he's splayed out kind of like an octopus. At first I was really vibing with this painting and it seemed perfect for the rug, but after trying to paint out several different versions in Procreate, I just didn't like how any of them were coming out.
And I decided to just go for it.
The second moment is actually from the final episode when Aku actually gets killed, but he just looks way too goofy here, and it wasn't something I wanted to hang on the wall, so I ended up not going for that one. So I took the most inspiration from the third moment, which is from season 1, episode 12, where you can see most of Aku's iconic features. After a bit longer in Procreate, I eventually came down to this variation that I was pretty happy with. And with the design portion of the project done, I was ready to move on to step 2, tufting the rug.
It's time for step 2! Tufting the rug! It's time to tuft the rug! Step 2! Tufting the rug! We're gonna tuft that rug! Oh shit! There's a problem. I've never tufted a rug.
I have never tufted anything before in my life. Luckily for me though, my lovely wife's birthday was coming up, and she loves when I make creative stuff for her. I knew I wanted to make her a rug anyway, so I figured that this was the perfect opportunity. And just so you're caught up with the deep lore, my wife and I are a pretty creative couple and have periodically been cooking up a comic book storyline involving a cast of characters. I'm mentioning this because she recently surprised me with this super dope birthday card with our 3 characters on it, and I wanted to return the favor. Alrighty, so we got the first tuft done. It's looking pretty nice for the very first one I've ever done in my life. You can see the first little test lines I have on the side. But we're gonna move on. Next thing we're working on is the Samurai Jack logo. If you're a Tuft veteran, you'll instantly recognize the mistake I am making here. When you do these, you have to flip the image. If you don't flip it, it's not gonna come out the right way on the other side, because the other side is the actual carpet. So I had to redraw the whole thing. Pain in my wrist and my fingers doing this over again. Once the Samurai Jack logo was good and complete, I moved on to making a little bit more designs since I had some extra space on the cloth, going with a little strawberry that my wife made and a little YouTube logo. After a little bit more tufting, those designs were good and done.
What's good, y'all?
And now, special announcement from our fucking main guy, Normal Mac.
Alright, so we're gonna take the frame off of the standing desk DIY thing I got here. Throw it in the garage, slap the plaster fucking glue shit on there, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now, and no one's stopping me.
All right, you heard the man. We're gonna get that plaster glue shit on this finished tuft. It's not actually called glue shit. It kind of looks like glue shit because of the brownness. It's called Roberts 3095 carpet adhesive. It's something that I've seen a lot of people use during the process of making these carpets. I did learn that it's kind of toxic to use, so if you do use this stuff, put a mask on or make sure there's like some ventilation wherever you're using this. Same thing goes with the glue. You're spraying that stuff, you don't want to be inhaling it. So stay safe out there, y'all. Stay safe. So during the process of shaving these bad boys, I really wanted to add those little crevices, the little mountains on these carpets. I've seen a lot of little random videos of people when they're shaving these down, they'll shave like the insides of each little separation point to get like a nice, what do you call it? A nice valley in between each of the things that you're shaving. So I did my best with that. Some of them came out pretty good, some of them not so great. But overall, I think it came out pretty decent for my first time shaving these bad boys. time to take everything I've learned about tufting so far and finally move into step 4.
Oh, it's time for step 4. Step 4. Step 4. It's time for step 4. Step 4.
So I just realized I didn't flip the image like I said I should.
When you do these, you have to flip the image. If you don't flip it, it's not gonna come out the right way on the other side because the other side is the actual carpet.
I thought I learned the first time, but I guess not. Alright, y'all. I think we're good. I could turn this shit off now.
He will be back, Samurai Jack. Back to the past. I am the shape-shifting master of the darkness. Unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai stepped forth to oppose me. I threw open the portal in time and sent disaster to the future where my evil is so strong. Now the fool seeks to return to the past, and I do what I did to the future, and the future is I go back to the past. Samurai Jack, gotta move fast. Samurai Jack, how long will it last? Samurai Jack, back to the past. Samurai Jack, back Samurai Jack, back Samurai Jack. We will meet again. Samurai Jack, back to the past. Samurai Jack, back to the past. Past in the past, you will be last. Back to the past. Get back. Samurai Jack, back Samurai Jack, back Samurai Jack, back Samurai Jack.
So the face is looking pretty decent. Just gotta fill in everything else, which is just the black color, and then I'll move on to the sword, and then the little orange bits, and then the actual blade. And then we'll be done.
Gotta get back to the past. Past in the past, who will be last? Samurai Jack, Samurai Jack, we'll meet again. Samurai Jack, back to the past. Samurai Jack.
On this exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z, Mike fucks up on his tuft, but will he find out in time? Will he find all the Dragon Balls to make his wish of this? Can he fix his mistake? Stay tuned to find out.
So if you guys didn't catch it, I actually messed up and tufted the wrong color into the little mouth hole area. Easy fix, no biggie, until I stared at it a little longer and noticed something was off about it.
Oh, fuck me, dude. I did all of that. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
My dumbass thought I only goofed on that little mouth hole bit, but actually the entire mouth I'd accidentally tufted white where it should have been the color black.
All of this and this was supposed to be black. I was almost done, and then I was like, okay, hell yeah. That looks kind of weird. And then look back at the reference.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm only noticing this now.
Because you were in the flow, and that's what happens when you're in the flow.
I was flowing.
That's part of it. I do it all the time.
I was way too flowy.
Yeah, but that means you were enjoying it, and that means you were having fun, and that part of it feels good, so.
Oh, I feel great. I'll be done soon.
Okay.
Oh,
Just imagine him laughing as well. Yes!
Check this out. This is why you should wear a mask. Look at those tiny little microfibers. That's all acrylic, so basically that's plastic.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the handle's done. Now it's time for the blade. There's two different shades of gray on here, going off my reference image. So we've got a titanium gray here, and then a soft gray for that other side. So yeah, almost done. Let's put those colors on here. Then we could stab this dude. I could have made my life easier and just not added anything else, but I saw that extra space on the cloth and just couldn't resist. I ended up choosing the Multiverse's logo because I was playing a lot of the game while making this video. Also, they got Samurai Jack in the game, so it just made sense. there you have it, my Samurai Jack inspired rug. Hopefully you enjoy the rug making process. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see y'all next time.